Red Wolves have gone to their bullpen. They're going to bring on a left-hander, Ryan Ashford, a Miami transfer. Come on and work against Sousa, Stewart, and Pompey.
Pretty good move by the Red Wolves, bringing the left-hander against the first two batters for Arkansas have been left-handed. And you don't see this very often, but he's a sidewinder from the left-hand side, so it's going to be a little different. He's going to live in the mid to upper 80s with that fastball and a slow sweeping break. See the numbers for Ashford. Again, yeah, that left hand from the sidearm arm slot is pretty rare. If you're a left-hander, you just got to make sure you keep that front shoulder in.
Sousa's thinking, oh goody, as he comes to the plate. Rolled into a double play with runners on the corners in the first when Arkansas had plated a run. That is still the game's only tally. Sousa will lift one to center. Quiller will come gliding in. He's there. One pitch, one easy out to begin the bottom of the fourth inning. Brings up Zach Stewart. Stewart drove in a couple of runs for the Razorbacks yesterday, including homering for the second time in as many games. He tried to give the Hogs a lift. They would lose 12-4. And they were not the only team that lost, though. I think 4 of the top 6 teams in the coaches poll lost yesterday to unranked opponents.
Yeah, it was a bad day for the high-ranked ball clubs, and again, that's baseball. It just happens, and there's a lot of talent across the country, and these years with some of these rules, I'm telling you what, these teams just continue to get older and older, which means they're getting better. It'd be interesting to see what the average age of D1 players is. It's got to be like 21 as an average.
I think Matt Jones did a piece early in the year on Arkansas, technically a little bit younger than last year, but we're talking about by weeks. You know, you're still in that 21, 22-year-old range. And that's with a Brumbaugh's 19. Stewart will wave and miss, and that is a quick strikeout, and there's 2 outs. But LSU lost yesterday to McNeese, 7-6, and ended a 16-game win streak.
That's a pitch that starts out in your back pocket, and Ryan Ashford just really locked up Zach Stewart on that last breaking ball.
TJ Pompey flew out to left his only time in. Well, that's right down the chute for a called strike.
It was almost one of those takes that Pompey was going to take it no matter what, just to get a look at Ashford. It's quickly behind 0-2.
He's pumping strikes.
Kind of a show-me fastball up and out of the zone, and got a couple options here. He might go, still feel like he's going to go the breaking ball, but maybe down and in or just backdoor this one. Just hung out there.
Four hits for the Razorbacks, 1 for the Red Wolves. On a really good hitting day without much wind, these pitchers have been in command. Maloney worked that ball over. He's got some left-handedness in that delivery.
He's got some nervous energy out there on the bump, doesn't he?
He's going to do it again. I mean, he just doesn't rub down that baseball. We have the wrong camera angle, but he's kind of almost condensing it in his hands, the way he's pushing it like you
the clay or something. He's going to mold it just right.
A racquetball of some sort. He'll get Pompey, though, to wave and miss. Strikeout will be completed with a throw down to first, and Ashford just put up a perfect inning. Sends this to the 5th. Still just 1 run has come across. to be constructed.
Yeah, you got to love that swinging Red Wolf right there. I mean, that's a good look.
Now, keep in mind,
that's impressive.
We have a beautiful day today. Remember, they had a scrimmage where they cleared the snow in the infield, and it was still snow in the outfield, and they had to tell their infielders, don't go back on any ball, don't try and drift on a pop-up.
Because you'll end up in a drift.
Yeah, it's right. You're just trying to get outside. Christian Turner leads off the bottom of the fifth, shows bunt takes a strike. Still just one run has come across. But in the Sun Belt Conference, you know, you got to try and keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. Coastal and Southern Miss. And State really has some plans to do a lot. There's a bunt attempt. We know that Turner can fly, and he's going to be safe. That ball, and Turner arrived at about the same time with Campbell at first.
On the first base line, trying to get it past Ashford, but he didn't. But just a tremendous speed and a little bit of hesitation right there.
That's what I thought in real time. Of course, the throw could have been better, and the point would have been moot, Troy.
I mean, he clearly hits the...
After he did, the runner is safe. Arkansas State has one challenge remaining.
So there you go, runner safe. That's going to be a bunt single for Christian Turner. The Hogs, Troy, have a base runner.
It's kind of a big deal in this game.
Never thought I'd be applauding a fifth-inning bunt as much as I am for Arkansas's cause. Here's Brumbaugh, struck out back in the second. That was against Maloney, the starter, who went 3 innings. Brumbaugh squaring to bunt as Christian Turner draws the throw.
Arkansas possibly looking to do a little small ball. Do you show that bunt early? Because he was way out there early. Do you do that just so you might pull that bat back and take a swing?
I think it's possible. Bunt is placed down. It's going to be another play for Ashford. This one is executed. Red Wolves get the out. Arkansas gets the extra base. 1 gone. There's your pitcher's fielding practice, back-to-back sequences for Ashford.
Again, that's a really nice bunt by Carson Brumbaugh. And you got to remember, anybody playing in this game probably never bunted, sacrifice bunt in their career up until maybe they got to college, because, you know, they were the best player in Little League, the best player in high school, and you know, that's a selfless thing to be able to get that craft down and execute when called upon.
Like Silva on his way out to the mound. Is he wearing a pitch comm device under his hat?
I think that might be a pin. Almost kind of like a LSU's head coach.
Well, pitching change will be made. Red Wolves will bring on a new pitcher here at the bottom of the 5th inning. Hogs up 1-0.